Hello, buddy. Welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get back in here. Running on like 4 hours of sleep, so hopefully I'm not going to make too many foolish mistakes. Just trying to do too much today, and I got to go to this... Basically get ready for this dentist appointment at like 6:30 something today. It's going to be rough. We're going to need some coffee. Send out the share here. Sorry, just setting up some stuff on the side here. Kind of want to go Leona, but Leona's pretty bad with Vayne. I guess we'll... Really want me to play a tank. Might just go for tenacity here. Or we might just go for a dodge. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Lucas? My hair's looking fabulous. Haven't had a shower since this morning. Oh, excuse me. So many tabs open. Sorry, I was just reading some of the mask stuff on the side here. Didn't want to... necessarily start up a huge conversation. That was probably one of the biggest things in the news, at least in the U.S. Close that. Unbench the Kench. Too early to be yawning? Well, I just got up a second ago. Yeah, sorry if you're like night shift or something. I said like earlier on, like pretty much right when I started the stream, that I'd only gotten like 4 hours of sleep or so. I was just trying to do way too much today. It didn't work out. I mean, I got a lot done, but what's up, Butter? I think into Zed and Shin I need to go Rakan, because if I try to engage and Shin ults, that's a good way to die as Leona. And then I want to be able to protect people from Zed as well, and Leona doesn't do that. It's like okay, but you don't have any shields or anything, and he's just so fast. He might... No, definitely not picking Soraka into Zed. What's up, Ed? He might be able to dodge your Leona stuff. Versus you just R and then shield him as Rakan, and some Zeds can sidestep, you know, your R, but all you have to do is basically touch him. Yeah, if you're already standing on top of them, the point-click stun can be okay. But she doesn't have that gap closer while he's in the middle of his R to get to your ally. I wouldn't do... Oh my god. Fucking Morgana. Shields everywhere. Is really annoying. Yeah, Black Shield on Vayne's actually pretty obnoxious. Yeah. I mean, it's always like worth considering banning Morgana whenever you play Rakan. I mean, you can win around it, but... Yeah, Gathering Storm is just too slow in this meta, in my opinion. And, the other one's okay, but I think Ulti Hunter is just way better. You just want more plays with your ults. in my opinion. And then 30 extra AP from Ghost Poro is really good. They did just put in the numbers on this, I think. Okay, no fleet changes. Dark Seal. Nerf. Redemption. 90-second cooldown. That's pretty big. And a little bit of extra healing. Diana. Monster damage is down, so okay, it's probably good. Or like a nerf to her, it's a good nerf. Decent little nerf to Lulu. What do you mean, what is Delta on the tier list? Where are you reading the news? CNBC. Oh wait, which news? List of champs. Which list of champs? I was just looking. I don't know. I didn't notice anything on there that quick. I was just looking at a mask stuff, CNBC. I think CNBC is one of the best fairly neutral websites out there because it just cares about money. It doesn't care about which side on the politics. There are certain commentators and stuff that have different sides, but I don't know. I like CNBC because they are pretty straightforward. I mean, no news is completely unbiased, but they're pretty upfront that what they cover and sort of what their interest is the most is investors. So there are some opinion pieces, but I think they're a little bit more upfront and honest about their interests and perspectives a lot of the time. On the LOL tier list on LOLalytics. Oh, okay. Okay. So the column delta is the difference between really experienced players and average players. Now, I don't remember how they define that exactly on there. Yes. I didn't even realize there was a LOLalytics tab open. So if something has a delta of 7, that's the difference in win rate between an average player and like basically a one-trick player who's high elo. It's like the best performing certain percentage of players. So if something has a high delta, that's a way of interpreting it, a potential way of interpreting it as being difficult to play. It's not the only factor that would go into sort of that understanding, but that's often how it works. You'll see stuff. Wow. Straight cheesed. So you'll see stuff like Thresh oftentimes. Now, some of them are a little bit a head scratcher, a little confusing, but you'll see stuff like Thresh will usually have a pretty high delta, and then stuff like Sona won't. But there are some things that are considered relatively easy that will have a higher delta. Yeah, it was like 4 seconds of CC. God, and then Morg just immediately roams up. without buying anything.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, we had a ward in the river. I didn't see him go up there, but... So the mask thing in the U.S., the CDC recommended that even vaccinated people wear masks indoors now. So they kind of changed their decision on that. Yeah. I didn't read all of it. I was just, you know, just skimming the news portion of it. And then Biden is considering making vaccination mandatory. Wait, how the fuck did she pin me into the wall from that angle? What? Did you guys see that? She's standing right here. I'm pinned into the wall right here. Dude. Come on, hitbox. Let's go. Like the... Alright. I guess I'm gonna sell these and just get mercs. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this is really bad. Cannot believe she got a pin at that angle. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. But yeah, Biden's considering making vaccination mandatory for federal employees. I think that should happen. I mean, why the hell isn't that happening? It's mandatory for instructors at a large public university that I work at. Like the flu vaccine's mandatory every fall. You have to have certain vaccines to like go to a university too, like your measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, and I don't remember what else. Hepatitis B, I think. I thought Vayne's knockback pinned me into the wall. Was it just Vayne knocked me back into the morgue queue? Because I thought I heard the sound of the like slamming into the wall. I've never seen an Ezreal get hit by so many skill shots. If I got pinned by Morgue Q, so be it. I thought that it was, what's her name pinned me, though? Well.
I need some fun. Now.
Morgue is a piece of shit, dude. I hate that champion, man. I don't know. Maybe I just ban Morgue. As soon as I lose to Caitlyn a couple of times, it'll probably be back on Caitlyn, but... Oh, my God. She's the most obnoxious champion, I think, to go against as any sort of engaged champ. She's so annoying. Because not only does she, like, stop your engage, but she's got a 3-second freaking bind. But then, like, there are so many things that she just doesn't do anything against. She's, like, a super polarizing champ. Like, Enchanters, Yuumi, and Lulu just obliterate her. Mikhail's, she's basically not a champion if anyone ever gets Mikhail's or Quicksilver Sash. Or if they have hands and can dodge things, you know, with a champion that has, like, a 5-second blink like Ezreal.
Look right.
Um,
Moves her. Time to show it.
that's why I don't play her. Well, I don't know. She stops a lot of your action. So, yeah, you can slow it down, but if you're an engaged champ, you want to speed it up. Like, you want to try to snowball the game. She just takes you out of the game. Not completely, but she makes it much harder for you to get a quality engage. Yeah, and if they have a hyper carry that gets that shield on them, where it's like the only answer to that champion is CC, like a super fed Yi, it's just really annoying. It's not like you can't beat it, like you can play around it, but it just adds extra steps and extra requirements to be successful. Just gonna get 1v2'd by this Vayne while she roams, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. It's getting a little... The stock market was definitely spooked today by the Delta. The South is just getting annihilated by some Delta right now. Wait, what the... Oh, it was top lane. Yo, what's up, Stoner? Hope you're doing well, man. It's always 4:20 somewhere, huh? Well, at the 20-minute mark on the hour. I guess just Shiralia's, man. I don't know. This game's looking bleak. That was a nice sequence down there.
They think they can catch me.
South getting destroyed. What's new? Oh, nice, man. Cool.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Well, the South's actually been doing pretty well, aside from, you know, the pandemic. As far as, like, a bunch of people moving here and, you know, lots of jobs opening up. If you own a house, you know, property values going up a lot. That's kind of everywhere, I guess, but... Yeah, if you're alluding to the Civil War, South definitely lost that one, as they should have. Oh, they're on Dragon? Oh, Lord.
Enemy rampage.
It's so hard to, like, hit Vayne with anything. Like, she's got that tumble, and then, I guess I should have just cleared that ward. They're gonna try to dive us here. She's got the tumble, and she's got the black shield. Is Bitcoin up this week? I thought it was down like $1 billion. Is he gonna be here? No. I thought it was down like 50% or something from its high, but maybe it reversed course and went back up. The market itself has been up until the last like few days or something. It's been up a pretty decent amount. I was surprised to hear the stock market itself was up like 17% on the year. I thought it was basically flat, but it is up a lot. It's honestly so hard just to beat the S&P 500 in general. If you just have an S&P 500 spider, it's so dumb how it's so simple of a financial instrument, but yet, wow. You know, I think a good way to Dude, there is absolutely no way. What the hell? Nobody died? This might actually be the worst Ezreal in Platinum. Jesus Christ. He tongue slapped a minion. I think that they should what's up, Black Falcon? I think they should make Morg's shield block physical damage and be broken by physical damage too. A bit early, but the other 4 people all want to do it, so they're all already mentally defeated, and obviously we just don't have the we're just diffed. And everyone else is already mentally defeated, so whatever. I hate surrendering that early. I think that maybe in some universe, if we had a different roster, you know, maybe we could win, but Bitcoin, yeah, I mean, it's just spec. I've talked about Bitcoin before. I'm not a believer at all in crypto. It's just the only real use cases for it. Hey, what's up, Matt? And I'll answer the other questions too. I'm trying to get through everything. The only use case in my mind is for facilitating the black market. Or like just doing illegal stuff, like stuff where the difficulty in tracing it and like the decentralization of it where that matters. Like that's the use case, because in my mind, you know, if people are worried about inflation, there are better vehicles for that, namely real estate. But then even stuff like, I'd rather still just have like gold or something physical, I guess, if you're really into that. I'm still not like super into gold, but it's hard assets, real estate, even oil or something for a little while might still be good. But the real estate's the big one if you're afraid of inflation, I think. You don't have to buy a house. You can just buy, like, I don't know which financial instruments best work with that. Like maybe a REIT or something. But we want Caitlyn. I was gonna ban Morg, but whatever. I forgot. But anyways, I don't like it for inflation. And as far as like governments are gonna start cracking down. They're gonna force people to tax it. It gets used a lot in like ransomware attacks and things like that. So people are going to crack down, like governments are going to crack down on anonymity and using it. They're going to figure out how to track it and all this stuff. So it doesn't work for black market stuff anymore. It's not backed by any government. So it can just completely collapse. It's just basically just like a Ponzi scheme. Basically whatever people think it's worth. That's what I think, but anyways. What else? Gang rise up. Fast international transactions. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know that side of it. I think the market is much less liquid than like US dollar market for exchanges and stuff. So I don't feel like you know, mega banks and corporations can do that much with it because there's just not enough of it to do like trillions and trillions of dollars worth of transactions. I don't know. I mean, I know you could go fractional with it. Um, okay, well maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the side. I mean that would be good if you could do transactions. Could you just engage on Vayne when last game? No, you definitely engage on Sona most of the time. Why would it trigger you? Oh, because you like playing Sona? I mean, she's a sitting duck. She's like made of paper. If you get it, she's just dead instantly. If I get her, as Leona. Vayne's much harder because she can tumble away. I know it's taxable, but I feel like a lot of people don't pay taxes on crypto. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old fogey who doesn't understand. What do I think about Blizzard? Yeah, I watched some more stuff on that. I mean, it seems pretty messed up. WoW is dying. Well, I mean, WoW has been on the decline for a long time. This certainly doesn't help. I mean, I'll still be logging in to do classic raids as long as my guild remains intact. It's because I want to see that content, but...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, I think it is. A lot of crypto is everybody's kind of piling into it. I don't know. There are big institutions, so it's not like it's just, you know, Jim, the 20-year-old guy with $200 left off his paycheck that wants to put it in crypto, you know. Okay, I guess no one's watching any entrances. Zed's just actually sitting middle. It's like, dude, watch this. I mean, they don't really have a great invade team, but... Heh. Nice, Black Falcon. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV a ton. I'm just finding more and more and more things that are like... I just figured out the... I just joined a grand company earlier today. That was not good for my... time management skills today. So many things to do with that. And to level it up. And I haven't even done everything there is to do, like leveling. I've probably put almost 100 hours in the game, and I'm not even over level 30 yet on my main combat class, and I've had a great time. Damn it, I missed the first XP. I don't know how I missed that. I think she, like, queued the wave or something. Been nice to hit that. Probably would have forced a flash. God damn it. Seriously? This motherfucker... This is why I can't ever fucking play Leona. Let's get the shit cheese out of me every game I try to do it. I guess I had one successful game last time I tried to play her. People just turbo gank Leona. Because they know if they don't, you're just going to hard dominate your lane. And she's so easy to counter gank. She's still here.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well, we gotta kill top, I guess. That's good. Oh my god, she's gonna miss this huge wave.
The sun always
Dude, that is so bad for us.
stay at the vanguard.
Hmm.
I must not fall.
Oh, Rakan could have gotten out 100%. I would have gotten out if I was Rakan. If I W in there and then E back out and I start from Caitlyn and I get to run, then I can wait until Rek'Sai tries to knock me up and then flash. But I had to like walk all the way out,
Ally has been slain.
starting at basically their tower. I would have had an extra like 700 units of distance. I could not have gone in as Thresh and gotten out. Rakan's like one of the only engaged champs that could have gotten out also. I could have like not gone in if I was Thresh. But I could not have gone in and gotten out. I don't think.
I will protect you.
But yeah, I mean, if you're playing a champ that just doesn't go in right there, then sure. Or if my ward, if I would have been able to use it on Scuttle like I wanted to, instead of our red buff, because no one was watching any of the entrances and it wasn't safe, then
Ever vigilant.
that could have been better too. I mean, Zed.
Chosen of the sun. Always rises.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Zed, bro. Got a taunt? No.
I must not fall.
If Zed would have just rotated down there, he could have run the Rek'Sai off, I'm pretty sure.
First light approaches.
Is he really going like Frozen Heart first item? I'm getting so sick of these like DPS champs getting tank items
Vanguard.
and still being like able to do a lot of damage. There. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about Bitcoin specifically, but I think the overall market is a good place right now. I would buy dips. I mean, if it rallied last year through all that crazy shit, like, there's no way it doesn't rally this year, I don't think. There's just too much money in the system for it not to rally. And nowhere else in the world is doing better than the US is, I don't think. At least not like a large-scale economy. With as much, like, relative political stability as the US.
Ever vigilant.
So it's like, where are you going to put your money? And there's a lot of it going into real estate, obviously, but there's only so much real estate you can buy before the market just goes ultra crazy.
The sun always rises.
Interest rates are still, like, insanely low.
I must not
Interest rates are so crucial to, like, I never really understood, or like for a long time I didn't really understand why interest rates were so important for. It's because it's fractional banking. Like, every time someone can get extra leverage, another step in the chain, paying an interest rate, it just creates more money. So for example, you know, you can control with 20% down, you can control, you know, a house with a down payment, and that moves up the price of the house, even though you only put 20% into it for the down payment. And there are some, you know, you can get even more than that. But that's like to get the premier interest rates. Usually you got to put 20% down. So you basically get 5-to-1 leverage on a house, and that pushes up the price of the house because you have that low interest rate. Wait, where the fuck? Oh my gosh, she's gonna get her. Oh my gosh, real? I guess I'm just gonna back. I think he's out, yeah. It's so weird. Maybe I should have gone after Sona. I thought Vayne was, lost track of where she went. I thought she was going to tumble back into the tri-bush and try to retreat, but she, like, doubled down and tumbled forward to Ent.
Rally to me.
I just think with the Fed's monetary policy, like, right now, where they're just, like, like turbo generating money, that I don't know, unless they turn that around. But they're really, like, inflation's not that high right now on most things that they measure in terms of inflation. Like, yeah, food's up a little bit. I guess, like, food and houses are up, but
Ever vigilant.
tuition's up, medical bills are up. But I still think they're just going to keep playing games with the money and, you know, all this other stuff. And they're just not going to cut rates for a long time. Or raise rates.
I must not fall.
Because the 10-year's not really up. I don't know. We'll see. Is that their second dragon? Yeah. Rek'Sai could be here. She's just shadowing this Vayne, like, the entire game. No, I'm probably not going to get an Ethemos for him. I mean, we'll see. He's going chainmail, so, like, his damage is not that high. Not yet, anyways.
The sun always rises.
Zona's playing so far back, like, do we try to dive this? I mean, Rek'Sai could be here.
Ever vigilant.
How did she get that kill? Okay, I mean, that was spooky because we don't know where Rek'Sai is, but I feel like we had to do something there. And that was such a huge wave. With Demolish, you might even be able to get this whole tower. Dude, get the tower! The fuck? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, forget it. Whoa, 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 what the hell? I mean, Anathemas is good for the extra CC as well. I'd probably still put it on Vayne, even though it doesn't, like, reduce the true damage. Her normal attacks still do a lot of damage. I'm more worried about sustained damage than burst damage on Leona most of the time. The fuck? Does she have mercs? How did she get out of that so fast? Maybe I get Anathemas for the extra CC. Well, maybe I don't need to ban Caitlyn. I don't know. Maybe I just played against 3 really good Caitlyn's. Because this one is definitely not making me feel like I need to ban Caitlyn. I mean, we did get, like, busted up pretty hard early on. Off of, like, a troll-ass, like, high-risk, basically level 2 gank. Maybe not quite level 2, but level 3. This Rek'Sai feels really tanky. It's probably just because she's level 11. Can we actually win this? She is, but it's just the path thing, which is weird as hell. Because I think she invaded and took our red. I don't remember, but she was down there way faster. She was there at like 2 minutes or something. I know that's what she's good at. I mean, I should have had better wards. It was just a very surprising early gank. Alright.
First light approaches.
Because almost everybody passed top. Starts bottom because you get the leash, and then you pass top. And fight, especially you would think she would want to fight Zac for the scuttle because she should be able to beat him up early. But, you know, she read the situation that we were going to push with Caitlyn early against Vayne. Sona could probably bait me because she's just such a juicy target.
The sun always rises.
I don't have access to any grievous wounds, though. I mean, I can get Thornmail, but...
Chosen of the sun. I must not fall. Stay at the vanguard.
Zac support.
Ever vigilant.
That's your elo. Frozen Heart wouldn't be completely terrible here. I gotta get more mana, though. But I think we'll just stick with the plan for now. Yeah, well, sort of. We're in it, but... Okay, I mean, that should be every... Oh my god, dude. Is Cassin really fucking killing everybody?
Has been slain.
Oh, he has no mana. Oh my god, he missed! Zac! Wait, how the fuck did he get mana back? How did he just get half of his mana bar back? What?
I must not fall.
Did it trigger Presence of Mind even though he didn't actually kill Zac? Is that a bug? How did he get, like, all of his mana back right there?
Stay at the
It has to be a presence of mind proc, but Zac didn't die. It was his passive. Rito, please. His empowered W gives back like 20 or 30% of his mana bar? I might have to go back and watch that. Or if anyone else wants to watch it and tell me. It looked like right when he killed Zac, or right when he popped Zac's passive, he gained a shitload of mana. Unless his W just gives him back that much mana, which would be insane.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If we can kill Riven here. It's so fucking dumb. Needs to complete his animation. Dude, we're gonna lose this, aren't we? Fucking 2v whatever. I should have probably gone something like Abyssal Mask. It's more expensive, but... Wow, dude. We just straight lost that 3v5. Basically. Caston's just going off. I love that he can just buy a Warden's Mail. Just... no problem. Still enough damage. It's a new Thornmail, I guess, but better. Okay. So his W just gives him back like 200 or 300 mana a pop. Is it based on how much mana he's missing or something? Shin doesn't have ult, so we gotta chill. Are mages dominating? Oh, I guess Kassadin. Yeah, but it's because it's just so much more gold. Certain assassin mages, I think mages as a class are still really weak right now, even in solo queue. But yeah, Kassadin specifically is very good because games go long and they get 1,000,000 kills. You know, in pro, you might only get like 1 or 2 kills as Kassadin, right? By 25 minutes, maybe. But like in solo queue, you know, you got 9 kills and... .6% missing mana. Okay, so if he has like 2,000 mana, it's like 120 a pop. It looked like more than that. I want to go back and just watch, even if it is the double W. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that still hit. Just can't do enough damage. Okay, yeah, they got supers on our base. It's done.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, it's not really Tank Cassidon. It's like he just got the Warden's Mail. But, I mean, I could see it. That's what, like, every other dominant champion in, like, other roles is they have a bunch of defensive stuff and they still do a hell of a lot of damage. Go like Samiro, take plated steel caps and shield bow, and, you know, Conquer, Ravenous. Ezreal was getting Frozen Heart sometimes, Divine Sunder. You even got, like, I guess the popular Ashe build right now is going like Wit's End, shield bow, Wit's End. What is a Chungus? Do I even need to ask? I think I saw someone in FF14 named something Chungus. Oh, a fat Bugs Bunny? My man, big Chungus like that. Don't ask. So it's cute and chunky. It's from 2012. Says it was 2012. This, I don't know, informal website said it was a gaming critic Jim Sterling first used it in 2012. Too much carrot cake. Out of context clip from Looney Tunes. I didn't. How have I never heard this before? Or like, I've probably seen it. I just never really thought much about it, but I've seen it like a few different times today. Hell yeah, dude! Hit me with that zillion. Oh god. Oh shit. Fucking shirt's ripping. About to Hulk out of this shirt in a second. Doctors hate him before, after. buff. Yeah. Something like that. Well, we tried our adventures with Leona. I'm not sure if Leona would have made a huge difference last game. Maybe. Or if Rakan would have made a huge difference. Definitely early. I feel like I would not have died if I was Rakan in that situation. Like, the fact that you can get the really, really good Grievous wounds is just so huge. The Putrefier, 60%, they can't avoid it. It's just straight up anytime you heal or shield anyone. I just hope we have enough carries to make Zillion matter. I feel like he's going to get blasted by LeBlanc, but... What? Okay, so what? Oh, it's Jhin, Senna. Let's get that Chungus going. The old Chungus. There's no way I'm taking exhaust on Rakan. Well, I'll have to. Where did you see that, Blue? Is that on the notes for next patch? Yeah, that seems like a big nerf. It depends on what they're doing to the seeds, but that's like the best part of him, but that's also like the most annoying part of him for a lot of players to deal with. Unless they increase the range on his W and turn him into like a tank, but that's the less unique build. Big Chungus version of Space Jam. Someone probably has at least a scene from it. Deep fake. Oh, they have a Chungus emote. Oh, so is it supposed to be for next patch or a later patch? God, my hair is just like out of control. I probably do need a haircut at some point. My wife's been telling me to get a haircut for like a year. I tell her don't hate. It's actually the new Space Jam movie. Lee Singa. Okay, I'll have to just look at that after this. It's probably on that tweet then. I was starting to read it, and then I got sidetracked by something. I saw they're nerfing Lulu. Increasing her W cooldown by a second. I don't remember what the other one was. It was like the ult by 10 seconds. It's probably pretty fair. She does have a really low cooldown ult. But, I mean, you also aren't looking to make a play with it, like, on cooldown every time, like a Rakan ult or a Leona ult. So the 10 seconds, like, matters, but I don't think it matters as much as it does on, like, a hard engaged champ. Okay. Probably didn't need to ignite there. I thought maybe we'd get... Okay. I don't know. Maybe the ignite forced the exhaust. I feel like they would have spammed all their sums anyways. So I probably could have just held ignite. Yeah. I think Maokai's like in an okay spot as far as like bot lane. If they want him to be a top lane bruiser, he's still like okay. I don't think he has any percentage damage in his kit, right? His W, I think, used to do a percentage max health. But I don't think it does anymore. Increases Q damage for better trading, top, maybe. So the items just don't favor, like, the turbo tanks right now, I don't think. At least not like Maokai. Yeah, you're right. His E does. But aren't they nerfing the E? Okay, Lee's top. Okay, nice. Divine, Sterix, Maokai. That's what he needs. AD ratios on everything. I mean, he's still, like, pretty good. I feel like top lane for a tank. He's not, like, top of the top tier, but... Okay. See if he goes for this last one. Alright. It's probably fine. I didn't put down wards either. I need to put down wards. Just spook him a little bit, so maybe he thinks Kha'Zix is here when Kha'Zix is actually over there. We get information about the Raptors, and he can't use the sweeper against us. So I felt pretty confident to W over there to get that ward just because the Blast Cone was still there. Yeah, that redemption change is pretty nice. Going to 90 seconds is pretty big. That's just what the game needs, too. More healing. Just in time. The problem is, like, because of the mythics, you have to get a mythic item early, I think. And then the Grievous Wounds is probably still better than Redemption, so... And you never get a third item as a support. I mean, it'll probably become a more popular third item, but maybe sometimes you could just the mythic stuff just really screws it up, because if it wasn't a mythic, so many champions would rather take something other than Shirelia's, you know, or Moonstone. Like a lot of champs would, you know, might want to start on Redemption or start on Mikhail's or whatever.
They've never seen moves like that. I don't need anything.
So they just like pigeonhole you into one item for your first item on almost all supports. It's just whichever mythic is strongest. They were trying to create choices and different playstyles, but I think it's largely been a flop. Okay, can we fight him? Yeah. Okay. Zillion's TPing. He's getting annihilated by LeBlanc. Do we do Locket this game? I don't think so. I want to help against LeBlanc, but...
The universe loves me.
Yeah, she exhausted too. Okay, so we got 14 minutes on their stuff. 14 minutes on the clock when it's up again. There we go. Hey, what's up, Walno? Keeping it real. I think it's been a little while, unless you've been lurking. Good to see you again. Yeah, I think we just go for the rundown here.
An ally has been slain.
Gave you health plus mana plus AP, Rod of the Ages.
Bring it on.
Yeah. I just don't like them removing items unless there's clearly a heavy balance problem. Like, just let the, you know, just let some champions use it. I mean, basically, the new Everfrost is pretty much that item. It's just a better version of that item, I think. Oh, GLP, that could be it too. That's only their first dragon, I guess. It's a huge wave. I gotta stay for this, I think. I know. I like the Ghost. It just... When it was, like, actually relevant, it was... You know, it made it very difficult for people to gank, I guess. I wish there were more, like, unique utility items.
They want us in cages. We refuse.
Okay, cool, man. Glad to see you. What is your other account? Do you talk on it, or you just kind of chill on it? Alright, we got Rift. They're probably going to break top off of this. Hopefully. Okay, I think they saw me. Damn it. I really wanted to hit that.
The humans will never understand our kind until they hear the song.
Lee could be down here.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
They're playing so scared. Is Lee up there? Okay, Lee's up there.
They will see me. They will see my dance. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here.
It's a little far away, but okay, so she did exhaust. I don't... Did she flash? I think she may have flashed. Her flash just came back up.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Fumaro. I appreciate it. Okay, that's good, man.
Humans think that
I'm glad you're here to hang out and chill, and we can keep you, hopefully, entertained while you're working. Shout out to all the night shifters out there. Or international, I suppose. Too early for meaningful conversation. Oh yeah, you're Europe, right? Was it Germany? I can't remember. So that would be really early then.
now. Wild as magic. Without wild magic, we have no children, we have no future. I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
Oh my gosh, really? They're like hunting down all my wards?
You will see the dance of death.
Okay, well they're missing a good chunk. We're getting some nice damage on this tower too.
I am a chronic line stepper.
Heh. Ancient Coin. Ancient Coin was, I mean, I liked it too, but it was just a no skill, tons of gold item. I think they kind of had to get rid of it. Relic Shield's pretty damn close. Like,
An enemy has been slain.
okay, she's dead though, right? No, of course she's not. Because it's LeBlanc. Oh, we missed. Oh my god, this is getting so trolly. Where's the Zillion with the ult? No, he doesn't have his ult. Oh my gosh. Lucian kind of bailed there. I don't know. Kha'Zix went deep and screwed up his Q. Yeah, they do have some healing. We probably still have to respect it. Damn it, we should have just gotten that dragon. Yeah, I think Mythics is largely a bust. At least for supports, it feels like a nerf. Although the win rate's not like that different.
For humans, magic is like fire. For us, it's not oil. I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help them build it back up.
God, the fucking traps, really? Dude, is that shit really warded? God, man. The last few days, so many, like, teams have stepped up their vision control. It's, like, insane. For Platinum. Fuck, that's gonna be the fake one. Why does she have to have that shit, man, where she goes invisible? Like, she already has a billion jumps. Did he miss the stun or something? Or the root? I think he missed the root on the knocked up Charms target.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action? If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Yeah, because it should have been root into double bomb, right? Like, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do on the map. Everything else is warded. I was still getting experience for mid lane. I just wasn't showing. If you stand on the edge of the bush there, you still get experience. Jesus, they already cleared this ward too. Oh my god. Fuck, I should have killed the normal ward.
If people can see how awesome I am. Name one genius that is
Zillion just is like zero pressure in this lane. Like, there's no threat. That champ is so fucking dumb, man. Like, when she's meta, it's just so bad. There's just like virtually no risk. And she does so much damage. They need to make a delay on her W, or like don't allow you to mimic the W. Kind of like what they did with Rakan.
1, 2, 1,
They're like, hey, his thing is too consistent and he's too mobile with his R plus W. So we're gonna put a half a second delay there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I dance because I'm
I might get cut off here.
Rampage.
I think she and Fizz are on a similar level of obnoxiousness.
An ally has been slain.
The Zillion is so bad, man. Hopefully he doesn't AFK, though. I wish people would stop pinging him. Like, it's obvious he's not having a good game. Like, yeah, it sucks, but just pinging him's not going to make him play better. I need to start warding around Baron
for what I'm bringing.
instead of mid lane.
I do not wish to kill the mortals.
Spam mastery emote. Oh, it's so cringe. I don't even know what that button is.
I'm gonna take all they got and blast and throw it away.
I forgot they even had a Viego, honestly.
Let's see what these animals can do. Danger is as fun as you let it be.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh shit. Fucking jumped. Oh my god.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Get in the mental game. Yeah, I don't do that. There is a certain level of power there, right? Like psyching people out. I don't know. I just would rather not make an unpleasant environment for people at the cost of, or like even if it does give me maybe a little bit of a higher win rate. Damn, missed that W. I don't think he dies even if I hit it, but it would have been nice.
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's the truth.
She did get a kill. I mean, it wasn't 1v4 at the start, and I guess she figured she's not getting out of that, so many people just try to trade kills, but that, I don't know. She maybe could have gotten out. But yeah, that's the mentality, is you have to get kills so you can carry your bad teammates. That's what the prevailing philosophy is. Even if that means that you give kills, live or die by, you know, going hard all the time. At least the, like, melee champs seem to do that a lot. Especially the flashy ones. Your Rivens and that type of stuff. Yeah, I think maybe she could have gotten out. LeBlanc's bottom. Lucian's not there, though. Lee is still around, so I gotta make sure.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible?
Lucian is doing well. Lucian is definitely playing well this game.
I can't die looking this good.
I don't know what we get next.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Totally forgot why I'm here. Time to get it started.
An enemy has been slain.
Thinking she might pop out of that bush and try to kill Lucian.
An ally has been
You need to fight in the lanes. If you can, because, like, you know, you get Baroned minions, which do a lot of damage. Those fuckers are hitting for 118 each right now. That's like more than me. I knew he'd do it, man. Lee's just always gonna do it. Nah. I mean, Banshees is good against LeBlanc, but I would probably want something that was gonna help my team more. Damn it. Every time I try to stretch, I'm like putting the holes in my shirt. I mean, this shirt is like, there's one right there. This shirt probably is like 20 years old. My wife makes fun of me because I have these clothes from like a billion years ago. There's one that my friend got me back in like the early 2000s that said like Bootylicious on it. It was when Beyonce's Bootylicious came out, which is like, I don't even know, super old. But it was Bootylicious with like a fat bodhisattva on it that people usually think of as the Buddha. But anyways, the fat Buddha is the real Buddha. Like, you know, Siddhartha, at least like in the lore, is you know, starved himself multiple times, and he was like in India, you know, in ancient times. Like, he was not fat, high rolling. But anyways, you can like barely see it. It's like faded and it's all ragged. I think I've got to get it now. Let me see if I can find it really quick, just so I can show you guys, since I just randomly mentioned it. Give me 1 second. Bot gap. We did play really well bottom. I think we spanked him bottom for sure. So yeah, Zillion wasn't having an amazing game, but it's fine. You know, there's always going to be one or two people. Sometimes you're that one or two people. I know I am, occasionally, who's not having a great game, so you just got to win despite that. Okay, I'll be back in just a second, though. Let me just swing by the restroom real quick, and I'll see if I can grab that shirt. Story time. All right. So this was the shirt I was talking about. Let me get a close up of this thing. Like, I can see this like faint red. I don't even think with the lighting you can even see the outline. The Buddha would like that on Natman. You know, the fading away. Yeah, on the camera I can't see it. In person I can still kind of see it. But yeah, it probably just looks like a blue shirt, but there's like a red, very faint outline. Let me see if I can get the... I don't know if I can handle all of these things at once here. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, you can't see it in the lighting on the camera. No. Can't really see it. But it had a Buddha on it, and then like the collar's all like roughed up and ragged. It's got some pit stains from like working out and stuff. Yeah, it's my wife. It's got like holes in the back. My wife's like, please just throw it away. I'm like, no, man, it was a gift. My buddy who gave me that is coming in town. He lives in New York now. I reference him a few different times, the doctor in New York, so I've got to wear it for him. He's going to be like, dude, I can't believe you still have that garbage. Throw it away. Conversely, I have a philosophy department shirt. I'm not going to go get that one, I guess, but it's actually held up remarkably well. I got it about the same time, about 20 years ago, and it has hardly any wear and tear on it whatsoever. And I think I wore the Buddhalicious shirt more, but I've worn that philosophy shirt around. It was just, yeah. That's probably it. So yeah, the philosophy department was doing like a fundraiser or something. They were selling t-shirts for like $10. I was like, all right. It was one of my undergrad majors. It's like, I'll take one. And the back said, don't just do something. Stand around and think about it. So I liked it. It was pretty cool. That's a pretty chill department. Actually, that was probably the major that I took the least amount of classes, actually, like, literally in the philosophy department. Most of my philosophy degree was overlapping classes with religious studies. So, like, my, Buddhism class, my 376 Buddhism class, my religion in China class, I can't remember the other ones. A lot of them, like, overlapped and counted as philosophy. My, like, advanced South Asian religion class. I don't remember if the early Christianity class, the Judaism class did not count. It says you can't. The only like hardcore philosophy classes, I had an ancient philosophy class. It was like you had to have it as part of the major. The guy was just so weird. I don't remember anything out of that class hardly. I think he was a grad student. He wasn't that good. He was like kind of nice, kind of goofy. I don't know, man. I don't remember anything out of there except for this cute girl that sat behind me. There are a couple of cute girls in that class. I was surprised because usually philosophy classes are like sausage parties, which is fine. It's probably like a lot of math classes. Things might be changing these days, but versus like my English class, like my master's program, Out of like the 16 like new master students, I think there were like 3 guys or something. 13 girls. That girl. Nah, I mean, there's hot girls in every class, just about. It's hard to think of a class where there's not someone that's cute. In a college class. I guess it's just Rakan. I just remember this phrase from Plato's Republic early on where he went down to the Piraeus. It's like this like 800 or 900 page, at least the translation that we had was 800 or 900 pages. And that's like, he focused on that phrase for almost an entire class, talking about how going down was like a descent into hell to go to this Piraeus, which is like a dock or a port or something. I'm like, dude, there's 900 pages, and there's stuff that's much, much more important in this than that phrase. Like, I get it. It's interesting, but I don't know. I feel like he just focused on a lot of stuff that I thought wasn't that big a picture. And he was, I remember he was like a Diet Coke fanatic. He was very sort of like, had to come in and he had to have his Diet Coke exactly in a certain way. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember there was something very like, I wouldn't say like fastidious, but just something weird about it. He had like some online test too. That was back when like no one did online stuff, and he was pioneering doing some online stuff. I took from mechanical engineering. You would know you're wrong. Yeah, I guess mechanical engineering, like the engineering classes and math classes, and maybe some of the like hard sciences, maybe not. I mean, most of my classes were humanities classes, so English was definitely not like ultra slanted towards girls, but a decent chunk slanted towards girls. Philosophy was heavily guys, and religious studies was kind of a mix. I think religious studies, I looked at the roster, they invited all the majors to like some event, and it was like 25 majors at a university that had like 20,000 undergrad students. I was like, how does this department still exist? It gets external funding from grants and things like that. It didn't have a grad program for religious studies, so that also doesn't help.
30 seconds to minion spawn.
Dude, what? Is he gonna be late to lane off of that? You mean what the we were pinging it forever, man, and he walked up. I guess he was tabbed doing something else. Yeah, I had that class, and then I had a like the class with Kant, stuff like that. The Enlightenment era. Which, to be fair, I don't remember a lot out of that either, because I just don't use a lot of that. I kind of remember, like, you know, Descartes, I think, therefore I am. But I do not remember the nuances of most of those other people. It's just been so long since I've thought about or utilized a lot of that stuff. Although, I remember that class was kind of interesting. That was probably the most, like, legit philosophy class that I had in terms of, like, looking at historical, canonical philosophers. I didn't ever have an early class. I kind of wanted it. I just couldn't fit it into my class. Or not like early, but like early modern. Like Nietzsche, the existentialist is what I really wanted. I got some of that. I was really into existentialism in like college, as I imagine a lot of philosophy students probably are. Rousseau. Yeah, we didn't do much on Rousseau. I would have enjoyed it a lot more. I've actually probably learned more about like Rousseau and theory and stuff like that in reading critical theory for English that was influenced by Rousseau, like some of the language theorists, because we run into that type of stuff. Because people like Derrida and Foucault were, and especially Derrida, were like influenced by those thinkers. But you run into them a lot in like English, so that's why I know them. Because I actually have taught them in my class, like very rudimentary versions of them, because they're pretty hard. So yeah, I still do some philosophy. It's just the philosophy that intersects with language and like rhetoric more, but. Well, I let my students write about what they want to write about. I had someone actually write about Hobbes. Didn't we just lose this fight middle? Oh, LeBlanc left, though? The fuck did Lucian go? Dude, if Lucian was there, we could have 3v2'd that, right?
You have to be serious about it. That's their problem.
Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I thought Lucian was coming. We were gonna sandwich him. So yeah, I look at kind of like the postmodernist people a lot. I mean, I get it. You got to get the farm, but I don't know. Maybe I just misread the situation. I just wasn't looking at it properly. Come this way, dude. Like he should have looped around there, probably.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Hey, I can
It's probably over. Maybe not, but I mean, for me, I think it's Rakan. If you're talking like who would I recommend one tricking for any meta? Like not thinking about matchups, I think it's Rakan or Thresh. Dude, no fucking way, man. She's gonna get out, isn't she? She'd probably even kill me.
Long ago, our kind.
Gosh, dude. I'm gonna get... She could have made it out if she just kept going. Right now, I would say, you know, in this meta, like, maybe Leona. That's who, like, challengers would play.
Magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party.
If they were trying to, like, go do an unranked to challenger, they'd probably play Leona. But I think historically the best one tricks are...
I dance because I'm
gonna be Thresh. Like I said, Thresh, Rakan. But who are the big boys, you know, gonna play and spam a lot? It's support's a little weird because like tanks are so much better in Challenger than they are in like Silver. Like peeler tanks can be really good. But I think Leona is kinda good in all brackets. So it just kinda depends on how good you are on the champs. Lowest skill floor that can still be extremely good is probably Leona. There's some skill to Leona, but I think that like Thresh and Rakan are harder to play. Okay.
I will make them dance.
Okay, let's go.
I will make them fear.
I probably didn't need to ignite that. I didn't know if he still had flash or not though.
Totally forgot my
And we're getting like spanked right now, so I feel like this is gonna be a bait. Yeah, she's right there.
I got freak.
mean, she's gonna be on Dragon. Yeah. I think she's soloing Dragon. We might be able to kill her. Maybe it was risky. I feel like if Lucian went there immediately with me earlier... If Lucian went there with me immediately early, then I think we could have killed her. Because Bran was still dead. They were pushed in. Yeah, she's strong, but... Yeah, mid and bot do have like 30 CS at 9 minutes. Zyra's like okay. If you're like gold and lower, Zyra can. She's good at lane dominance. Lucian's just AFK.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all. I am so into this. What?
I should have waited till she flashed. I thought I could get it before she flashed, but
Ecstasy?
what supports right now are just super annoying and hard to play against. It depends on what you're playing. Leona, if you're playing like an enchanter, Leona's probably your worst nightmare. Still got him? Oh my god, how did he heal? How did he fucking heal? Dude. He doesn't have Triumph. What was that like 100 heal? Did he level up?
I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help them build
Oh my god.
so I can burn it again.
It has to be a level up. He leveled up off of killing the ward.
Seen that far.
I really hope Lucian did not have heal when he died. Yeah, Morgana is extremely obnoxious to play against. I think just because something's obnoxious or like is a good counter pick doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. It's an overall good champion right now.
Enemy rampage.
It's just like extreme champs, you know, like Morgana's extreme. Like she's very, very good against hard engaged champs, but then she's horrible against enchanters. And she's, you know, really bad against like hyper carry comp like types of champs because she has no access to the back line and she doesn't provide any buffs for your champions. She just has like the shields. And, you know, there's so much mobility in the game that in theory if people have hands they should be able to dodge her W, but sometimes people don't. I don't like Braum right now. He's like okay, but peeler tanks in general, your Braum, your Tom, that type of stuff. Shit, really? Oh my god. My mouse slipped there, it just cost me the LeBlanc. I don't think it's gonna matter this game, but that was bad. I don't think Braum's very... Like, the problem with Braum is He has no engage and he doesn't scale. I think you need either engage or scaling or like really hard pressure in the lane, and I don't think he does any of those. I mean, can you win on him? Sure. He's probably like a 50 or a 51% win rate, so it's not like it's impossible to win on him.
Your turret has been destroyed.
God, I can't believe I messed up that LeBlanc. Probably would have killed her too. Under tower. I would say he's not good into Rakan, but he might be like okay into Thresh or Nautilus. It just depends on who's playing those champs. Like, it's kind of a skill matchup. But he doesn't have the ability to like make his own play, or it's like it's harder for him to do that than other champs. So I'd rather play an engaged tank. Leona, Thresh, Nautilus. I think engage is like super important. Because so many of like the junglers right now that are popular and that are strong are like carry junglers that don't have great engage. We might get flanked by LeBlanc here. If you have a lot of auto attackers and you're really good at using that shield to block like an Ash arrow or something, then yeah, that can be pretty good. It's also a really long, well, I guess I was thinking of his ultimate. It's kind of a long cooldown, but like there are matchups. Hey, what's up, Trevin? There are matchups where he can be pretty good, you know, if they have high impact projectile ults. Ezreal, Ash, that type of thing, but it's just really hard if you can't make your own plays. I'm just going to go ahead and... It's kind of an early surrender, but like if everyone on your team is already really mentally defeated, if you get 4 like instant votes and you're down a lot, I'll just pull the trigger half the time. If we're pretty close, like if we're kind of in the game and it's just like a stupid surrender vote, then I won't do it, but I don't know. I definitely messed up the LeBlanc play. Yeah, it's good against Brand ult. I'm pretty sure it might just block one bounce of it, but I think it absorbs the whole thing, especially if it's the first hit of it. You also, his wind wall completely eats it. It might bounce off. I don't know if it bounces off or not. I know she does nothing. Like, Zyra is pretty popular right now, and he does almost nothing against Zyra. Like, her ult still goes through you, and the melee plants, if they use melee plants, which they should against Braum, will still hit you. And other people. But anyways, I think that's probably got to be it for tonight, unfortunately. I'm pretty tired. I'm not playing, like, super well. Tonight, obviously, I messed up right there. I don't even know what happened there. I don't know if my mouse messed up or I just messed up. I am running on kind of low sleep, which is probably not good, but I still wanted to, you know, get the games in there, get the reps. But anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to get back on around like 11:30 or midnight, see if we can get back down to a little bit more of a reasonable time. And yeah, I haven't done the ADC tier list yet. I know I did the support tier list. I might go through and do that tomorrow. I know it's kind of late, but it's also, the patch is going to be another 2 weeks. It's a long patch. It's a 3-week patch. So, you know, there's still some time to think about it, I guess. But anyways, that's going to be it